Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. As you may have just seen, I'm over here trying to warm up the body with some makeup, and my light fixture totally just went crazy. I think I've told you guys before, I live in a tiny house that's actually a smart house, and if I haven't mentioned it before, I'll mention it now. I live in a smart house, but sometimes technology isn't so smart and sometimes it's dumb. And one of my lights just totally changed color for literally no reason, and I cannot get it to switch back to the right shade. So right up front in the beginning here, I'm going to tell you the lighting's probably going to be a little off. It's going to maybe be a little warm. Maybe it'll be a good thing, because today's video is going to be very, as you can tell by the clothing choices, accessories, the warming up of the body here. I am really excited to kind of lean into what I have been talking about even in my last video. I'm leaning into the warmer weather. As spring starts approaching, I want to be prepared. But also, this is something I have done for years and years. Even when I lived in the cold, snowy Midwest, I always, this time of year, like in February, start to pull out certain pieces that give me those warm summer, spring vibes, because I hate winter. I love Christmas, things like that, but hate winter. I get seasonal depression. If it's gray and gloomy, I cannot take it. So I have some tricks for you. I have some fun things to share with you in this video to lift your gloomy, cold winter spirits and get you in a warmer tropical vibe or spring vibe. If spring is your jam over tropical, lean into that. This video is going to be chock full of tips and tricks, and I opened with one just a second ago by warming up the body, because no, your girl has no tan. Zero tan right now, 100%. But an old school trick that I used to do in winter was get the warm glowy bronzer products, get a big fluffy brush, and warm up the body along with the face, because the face, we already know how to do that with bronzers and things like that. And then you start to match, and then even just mentally, it's like a placebo, you start to lift your own mood. And I am so excited because this dress that I am wearing right now, that I may put a shawl on with because it is still technically chilly, and you know, February. And throughout this video, you're going to be seeing some fun dresses and clothing choices from Cupshe. I am so excited that I get to work with Cupshe again. I have gotten some winter formal apparel and leisure apparel from them. I've gotten swimsuits from them, but I'm really excited to be able to pair some of their amazing dresses and clothing pieces with some of the things I'm going to talk about today. Because even though you're like, oh, I want to put on that summer dress, I'm not ready for it in other ways. So I'm going to help you get there right now. I also have some things that aren't just spring related. I also have some things that lean more into the cooler months, so you can start wearing them now. I have a pretty wide variety actually to share with you today. And of course, I love giving you guys discounts and deals on the things I'm talking about. So you betcha Cupshe gave me a discount code for you guys. But again, we're going to be talking about some accessories, some jewelry, makeup, all the things that I use as tips and tricks to really get me into that spring vibe, warm weather vibe. Pick a season, I don't even care, because your girl needs it. And one of my tips right up front, you have a fruit beverage of choice that you enjoy drinking. I have found a kombucha that I love, and watermelon is one of my favorite fruits. This Dr. Brew kombucha is a watermelon taste, and it is delicious. This actually tastes a bit more like tea than it does kombucha. It's only 80 calories for the whole thing. I love this. I get this at, is it Sprouts at the grocery store? I have been able to find this at a few grocery stores. I actually was introduced to it from Aldi because your girl loves a deal. I love Aldi, and I love these. And that is honestly one of the first things I do, as it's like that time of year where I'm like, okay, channel the warmer vibes, get into the warmer season mentality. I like taking it in a lot of different ways, including my foods, my beverages. I try to eat as many fruits, vegetables, and lean into flavored things as well. So this is definitely going to be one of them. So let's get into a bunch of these spring tips and cute clothing choices together. Grab your tea, grab your snack, get comfy, because it's going to be some chatty girl time. Cheers! Also, not sponsored, not PR, just truly a favorite that I wanted to share with you. And it kind of was really appropriate for this video because I'll be honest, I tried on all of these clothes yesterday and I became obsessed with this dress and immediately wanted to leave it on. And I was like, but it's not the right season just yet, even for me. And I live in Tampa, Florida, where it's the summer state, the sunshine state. And I know everyone at work and everyone in my life is like, I don't want to hear it, Nichole, you live in Florida. We just recovered from the coldest weekend that we actually have had. We almost hit a new record where we've been mostly in the 30s and 40s. So the first was to warm up the body. Yes, it's a placebo, but it kind of makes you feel like you have this faux tan. I did this every single winter when I lived in the Midwest. And yes, I wanted to put on some cute clothes. One of the first ones I'm actually going to show you, something you can wear right now. It's not going to be this dress. I'll get to this one. But it is in the fabric that I loved. And before I got a dress from them that it didn't quite fit my bust, and this one absolutely does, but it's perfect for the fall, winter, spring time frame. You could pair this with leggings. You could pair this once it gets a little warmer with no leggings. And let me tell you, this dress is going to make you feel all the spring vibes with just the print. This is the Oakland Floral Buttoned Shirt Dress for $39. This has all 5-star reviews and I can totally see why. I put this on and it is so comfortable, but it's also, I would say, flattering because yes, we're coming out of that winter months and I don't know about you guys, well I say coming out of because I'm manifesting it, but the reality is we know it's still winter and some of us got a little Christmas fluff because we had a healthy Christmas, healthy holidays, absolutely. So it is for giving. That baby is perfectly shaped to accent a woman's figure but also conceal, and girl, I need that right now. I love the 3/4 length sleeves. I think the print is fabulous. I love that it is a button-down dress. I feel like this is kind of the style right now, where it has that button-down front and it's a little boxy, but it's still flattering and the material isn't too thick or too thin. So I feel like you can kind of showcase your silhouette, which I did as well when I was filming this for you. It's got a nice collar. The size I chose was large because I do say go off your measurements, measure your body, especially if you're going to buy anything off Amazon or online, because I feel like there are going to be some pieces in here I tell you this size large was perfect for me, but other things I had to go up a size or down a size. So, you know your measurements, and as a bustier lady myself, I'm always mindful of that anyway, and I got some booty. I loved the tie sleeves because I thought that added just that nice little extra touch. I think this is super nice. Now it is a touch see-through, but not a bunch. As you can see in the footage that I filmed for you inside and outside to show you, you couldn't really see through it. I do try to wear nude underoos anyway when I'm wearing something like this, so just be mindful. Don't wear your black polka dot, red polka dot underoos. But other than that, you could wear this over a swimsuit or you could wear this as a dress like I would. The way I would wear this if I was still living in the colder Midwest, which is where with those fleece leggings, loved those. Once I discovered those in my office, I was like, pants be gone. I don't need pants. I'm just wearing the fleece leggings because that worked perfect in winter and it would go with great outfits like this. I'm not much of a pants person. I'm just not. I never have been. And this print just screams spring, doesn't it? But it still has that kind of like cooler tones to it, so you can absolutely wear it in that fall winter time frame as you're summoning the warmer weather to you. I love this a lot. I can't wait to wear it even more. And I do have to say, as soon as I put on that dress and I was trying on the clothes for you just to show you what it looks like on the body, kind of see the front, the back, see it in different lights, I immediately grabbed my favorite sunglasses. Now these sunglasses, you've probably seen me wear a lot if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, you can follow me right here. I show you guys a lot of my life behind the scenes, tiny house living sometimes, also just some of my favorites. And these sunglasses, I have more expensive sunglasses, absolutely, and these still win for me. These are an Amazon buy, no joke. And I just thought these complement so many of the things that I was trying on for you that I was like, I need these right now. I need to put them on. Obviously Cupshe's going to be linked below, but I will be linking these as well because I think these are going to be a great accessory to a lot of the clothes I'm going to be showing you as well. Okay, this next dress has pockets. If I don't start with that, you won't know how amazing this already is. And it's a dress that is absolutely perfect for winter winter, the word that I don't like saying, and it can transition into spring. Please, friends, let me introduce you to the dress that has pockets, and it is flannel, which is totally on point for the winter season. Please let me introduce you to the Lady Leisure plaid dress. This dress I got in an extra large, and I absolutely would recommend sizing up in this because the fabric is thicker. The fabric is going to be there to keep you warm, which we are all about, especially with this style of dress. Now, I have the sleeves rolled up to be 3/4 lengths, and they also have a button up here on the shoulder, and you can button them all the way up if you want to. However, these very warm sleeves roll all the way out to keep your arms warm. I have worn this while working from home on these blustery, cold, gray days, and let me tell you, this has been super cozy. And it has pockets. Also, not just any pockets, the kind of pockets that a woman's clothing style needs, because it's perfectly done in seam, so your hand can just slide in there. It doesn't bulk out. It doesn't add weight to the hips. You know what I'm talking about if you are a woman that has ever tried to find a dress with pockets. Some of them are made well, some of them are not. I love that it's kind of like this discreet hidden pocket, so you don't see it if you're not using it, or if you are using it, it doesn't accentuate anything negative. And they're deep pockets. They go all the way down. I feel like that is vital for me to share, because I was just thinking like a week ago, I'm like, why don't more women's clothing have pockets? Evolution has shown us that we do weird things with our fingers to hold 20 million things at a time because we don't ever have pockets. You find me a dress with pockets, you find me a super ecstatic woman. I love having a dress with pockets. It's also that shirt style dress, so it kind of can go a little sexy if you want it to. Again, you can pair this with some fleece leggings or regular leggings in the winter months, lose them when it gets a little warmer outside, but still have the warmth up top. This is really cute. I also love the plaid. It is a higher neck than some of the others too, since I know some of my friends in the audience are a little bit more, you know, wanting to conceal what's up top, and I understand. I feel like this is a really nice neckline for that as well. Super cozy dress, super cozy. I also like that I could dress this up with heels, still look nice with flats as well. I like this a lot. Again, I did size up to an extra large in this, and this one is $32. Highly recommend. I should say this video is not sponsored by Cupshe. This is all just PR that I wanted to share with you the ways I like to accessorize tops and dresses and outfits and bring some spring into our lives. Something else about spring that I like to do, other than warming up the body and warming up the face, is just look like I have a very nice neutral look. Sometimes in the winter when it is cold, I don't want to have to get up to do an hour's worth of makeup. You know what I mean? I want to be able to have a nice dress on, have a nice outfit on, still look presentable, put together. I want to be considered pretty, but I don't want to waste a lot of time with it. So quality products are going to come in clutch with this type of look. Over the weekend, literally, I had on one of these dresses and kind of just went out the door and just added my favorite pieces of makeup. And I went to, honest true story, I went to McDonald's to get a big Diet Coke because it was one of those days where I was like, I need a big Diet Coke to run all the errands I need to run today. I needed it. And in the line when I went to go pay for my drink, the girl who took my order and took my payment, who was probably in her 20s, and keep in mind I am in my mid-ish 30s, she literally looked at me and said, "You're so pretty." And I was like, "Me? Thank you." This took a lot of work today. I didn't look like this. I literally only had on some of my favorite products like my Natasha Denona foundation, stuff like that, and this powder and brows, and this was it. I know you've heard me talk about this powder a lot in 2021, but to be honest, this is something I can wear literally as a second skin and get out the door and not have to do all the mussing. I had no eye makeup on. None. This, though, made it look like I actually had glowy, nice skin. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Loose Powder in the shade Cashew. I feel like my secret weapon with this, other than the fact that the formula is great, I feel like my secret ingredient is the fact that it is just a touch warmer. Right now, it might be a little too warm, so I do have to do some blending down the neck that you guys saw me doing. And I do want to get this in a little bit of a lighter shade, but this makes your skin look so dang good that a 20-year-old will see you in the car buying your Diet Coke, and she's like, "You are so pretty." And this is really all I had on. Well, I had on the good foundation too, the Natasha Denona foundation. But this was the thing that really kind of brought it all back together, powdered everything down. It does have this like property to this very finely milled powder. And I don't want to say dewy or luminescent because that's wrong. I mean, not totally wrong, but it's just, it makes your skin look like your skin, but better. It also gives you some smoothing properties, some blurring to it. Enough that a 20-something-year-old told me I was so pretty. And I was just like, some days this is all you need. You don't need the full makeup. I didn't even have mascara on. This is just all I needed to really kind of pull everything together, put on one of my cute little dresses, and get out the door. Now can I just tell you about the dress that I'm wearing? Because I, even in February, end of January, have been just like, I love this dress. This gives me all of those 1950s summer vibes, but a little sexier, a little extra. Since I'm wearing it, I can't hold it up, but you get the idea of what I am working with, I think, and especially since I put in the B-roll footage for you to kind of see it in action. I love how flowy it is. I love the A-line dress of this. This is the Brianna Ditzy Floral Rouge Lace-Up Slip Dress for $31. What shade, what size did I get this in? I have to look, and since it's on my body, I can't tell. Okay, found the tag. It is XL, which is totally fine because I knew my bust would be a little bit bigger, and since it does have this cutout back, pretend that I'm tanner. Also, when you're looking at these B-roll clips and you can see my back, just pretend I'm tanner. This dress is just definitely my style. I really like it. If they ever come up with one that has a solid back too, I'll absolutely be getting that one. I am actually on the hunt for a really good like sticky bra. I have one, but it's not my favorite. So if I do find one of those, I will definitely give you an update soon because I'm on the hunt specifically for this dress because I think it is so cute. I think it is super flattering. I love the flowiness. The color is a gorgeous like red, rich rust shade, and this floral print on it is just beautiful. I am obsessed with it. And it's why I needed to wear it today and warm up my body because I was like, well, I may be looking a little too pale for this, but I'm really happy to put it on and just kind of give myself a faux tan like this. The sunglasses with this also make the moment, but today, you know what else I needed? And in spring, I tend to do this too. So I do like some neutral pieces of jewelry, bangles, some accessories for jewelry. Kind of keeps it a little bit more neutral, not too vibrant. But then I did pop on, you guys know, I love my like teal shade, turquoise shade earrings because I feel like that works well with my skin tone, my hair color. But also I feel like with a dress like this, it just has that little extra punch. So one of my other tips is to do a pop of color with some neutrals. That could be a neutral top for clothing or dress, and then just add a pop of like one thing. Because in summer, that's when we go bold, bold and be like bold on top of a bold lipstick. But for this, it's kind of like neutral makeup. Like I was saying, a very easy breezy look, maybe a little extra pieces, and then just the pop of punch color there just kind of brings the whole look together, and it gives you those vibes, those warmer weather vibes. And that is what I channel this time of year, as I've been saying. Now, for some of these next few pieces, we are going to be leaning into preparing for our spring breaks, because that also, when you're planning something that you know you're going to get to experience, whether it is warmer weather, whether it's a vacation, or maybe it's just taking a few days off to just enjoy yourself, I love planning for that as well. And this vibrant misty floral tie shoulder dress for $28 is so cute on. Like, I saw this online and was like, oh, it looks really pretty on the model. I can only hope it looks that good on me. When I put this dress on, it was like a aha moment. I don't know where I transitioned to. Maybe the Bahamas, Fiji, somewhere that I've never been that just sounds sexy. This dress took me there. Let me tell you, with the bold print and then just a little bit of pops of like the blue and stuff, I feel like this is going to be so complimentary on a lot of skin tones, because we do have the vibrancy of orange, but then we also have some neutral tones here. We've got the pop of blue. I also really appreciated that the shoulders tie, because I found that it fit perfectly once I adjusted up here on my shoulders to fit the rest of my body really nicely. This is so cute, and it's so like, you could go to dinner in it. You could plan your vacation in it. You can also feel a little sexy in it because it's got this nice silhouette to it, but it's still forgiving because material is not sheer, it's not see-through, it's a nice material that feels really nice on. It's got some low slits, not super high slits, which I appreciate because I'm not someone that wants to Marilyn Monroe it from a slit as the wind gusts by. And I think this is so cute. You could dress this up with some heels. You could dress it down with some sandals. This is so cute. I really can't wait to just wear this around once it gets a little warmer because this is so nice. But you could also pair this, because of the color story, with, who else has those grandpa old man sweaters? I have one right here because I was wearing it earlier. And yeah, I feel like you could even like pair something like that together and it would be fine. I love the neckline. I love so much about this bold print, and I really love how it wore and how it felt on. It's so cute. One of my other tips is something that I think sometimes in the beauty community on YouTube we forget to do, because more is more sometimes in this medium. But grab yourself a fluffy brush. Just grab a fluffy brush with nothing on it and blend. Sounds simple, right? Because when you're dealing with powders, whether they're shimmery or not, sometimes the way to make something look even better, more realistic, more natural, is to just take a literally empty, clean, fluffy brush and blend. Blend down your neck, blend on your face, really allow the product to be more natural, kind of settle in, dust away any of the excess, and it can just really make your look natural. Like it looks like you, just with a touch of makeup, but they can't really tell it's makeup. It's that no makeup vibe. It's kind of what I'm talking about here. This can help you achieve that, because we know about putting on the makeup. Sometimes we forget less is more sometimes, and it's kind of like you remove one thing before you leave the house. Take a fluffy brush and just kind of like subdue it. Let it be more natural. That's a big takeaway that I sometimes forget about myself. Okay, so these next two pieces are going to be something I'm absolutely excited to use on an upcoming holiday, like vacation, that I am super excited for. But also, I'm lucky that I get to live next to a beach, so by like April, it'll be close to beach weather here. And this adorable white cover-up is called the white cover-up with pastel pom-poms. Look how cute this is. This is something that I'm obviously planning for when I'm next to a beach or in a swimsuit of some sort, and this is super cute. It's $24.99, and this is something that I'm gonna tell you, don't forget about some other accessories, even outside of sunglasses. Girl, I'm also gonna be linking some of my favorite hats as well, because as someone who lives in the Sunshine State and I need to be more mindful of my skin, but also protect my skin, hats are absolutely something, I mean, as you can see, something that I think really dress up a look and also make it super fun, super vibes of like going somewhere tropical. This was really cute. This is a one size fits all, but let me tell you, oh my gosh, have to tell you about this other one that I thought was cute on the model, but again, in person, mwah, so good. This gorgeous little number right here is called the Boho Print Maxi Cover Up for $27. I love this. I love the silky feel of this. I love the length. I love the leg slit. I love so much about this that this is even something I could see wearing in the summertime as a cover up to wear over things if I have to run into a store. I think this is super great quality, and it's actually, is this very see-through? It's really not very see-through, even though it is white. Like, this is my hand inside of there. You can't even like really see my hand too well. And that was putting it up against the camera, up against the light, all the things. This is also a one size fits all. And I was like kind of like thinking when I saw this online, I was like, oh, this is really cute. I just hope it works well on my body type. I could see how this would work on a bunch of body types. I think this is really nice. I love the print. I love the style. Look at this. This just looks so rich, right? It looks so beautiful. I am really excited to get to wear this upcoming. But also, one more area that I feel like I need to give some love to when it comes to kind of getting your mindset into the warmer vibes. Getting your boost of energy from color is some gorgeous, colorful handbags. They do not need to be name brand. They do not need to be high end. They can just be vibrant and fun and functional. All of the things that I really need in my life from a handbag would go with so much of what I'm saying this spring and into the summer vibes. I love a bright, vibrant color, but also this isn't like overly bright. This isn't neon. This is just a nice punch, a nice touch of color. And of course, you guys saw it in some of the B-roll. You know, I'm obsessed with some orange coral tones as well, because they are obviously going to be more noticeable if they've got some punch to them, you know, that liveliness of color. People are always like, oh my god, I love your handbag. But people have said that too about handbags of mine that are just vibrant, no matter the brand, no matter the style, you know, whatever works best for you. Also, now that we're getting to the end of this video, your girl's got to tell you really quickly, I feel like there are a lot of options out there for juicy lippies, and that's also something I love to do. Clearly, I'm of the nude persuasion or the light pink persuasion, mostly nudes. But that is definitely something that I think can give you that very natural but yet beautiful, sexy look. Sometimes it's just juicing up the lips just a bit, and that's the main focus with just some natural makeup, and it looks like you're glowing. Your skin looks like you're glowing, your lips look like they're glowing. It's awesome. You use any of these tips that I'm talking about, whether it's like some sunglasses. I like to have them be white, obviously, because for me that's the stark contrast to my dark hair, but sometimes just even some black ones can speak to you and make you feel like you're at that next level of like, oh yes, the warmth is coming. Maybe some pops of earrings, maybe a certain style of dress, maybe using one of your favorite summer, sun, spring dresses with some leggings kind of just gives you that bit of a mood lift. What do you like to do that really kind of sets you up for success and makes you feel those warmer vibes? Tell us below, because maybe it's something that none of us have tried before, and we should. We're helping our friends out here, and I love that so much. Oh, I almost forgot. Also, sometimes you need a more floral scent. That's something that I almost forgot, because sometimes you just need to live as if, and when you have more senses other than just visually seeing, sometimes you need some aromas that take you to those warmer times. For me, certain perfumes do it. Thank you guys so much for kind of going down this spring-inspired rabbit hole with me, where we are kind of like increasing our endorphins, looking for reasons to get excited, feel those warmer vibes, and tell us below any extra tips that maybe we've not tried before. Thank you so much for watching, and if you happen to be new to my loud, weird, crazy, unique channel, hi new friends, I really hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below. I see a lot of lurkers in my analytics, but not a lot of extra subscribers. Jump on in and come hang out with us every single week. Bye friends.